The one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. More people want to tune in. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it fucked up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
Caitlin Clark just detonated a bombshell that has the entire basketball world flipping. Reports are flooding the internet, whispering, shouting, and flat out claiming that Caitlin refused to play for Team USA's 3x3 Olympic team. Not got left out, not ignored. She said no, and if true, this is the most shocking twist since her rookie debut. It's personal now, not just politics, not just pride. This is payback.
You claim you want the women's game to grow, and then you keep the most popular girl in women's basketball off the team. Now, how do you grow internationally and domestically if you don't put her on the U.S. team? It just makes the most sense.
After being left off the main Olympic roster, a lot of folks figured she'd lie low, maybe work her way back. But Clark didn't take the bait. She allegedly turned her back on the only Olympic opportunity left on the table. That's not just refusal, that's a statement, and it's loud as hell. This is not about missing out. This is about taking control of a broken system and throwing a spotlight on the dysfunction at the top.
Clark with the board.
Diana Taurasi has 48 triples coming into the game.
Let go!
If you thought Clark was just another rookie, think again. She's not playing the good girl role. She's setting fires, walking away, and daring the league to come after her. Before we dive into this ticking time bomb of facts, whispers, and everything in between, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Because this is the only place you're getting the full, unfiltered truth. From Golden Girl to Olympic outcast.
Was it weird this year the manager was like, the players were all struck of you?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I don't know why they would be starstruck with me, but they're all, Aaron Judge is huge, but all of them, it was fun, and they won 7-0. And
just a few months ago, Caitlin Clark was America's sweetheart, the Golden Girl, breaking records, shattering viewership stats, making women's basketball cool again. But when the official Olympic roster dropped, her name was nowhere to be found. No explanation, no justification, nothing. The silence was deafening.
yeah, I think I'm excited for the girls that are on the team. I know it's the most competitive team in the world, and I know it could have gone either way of me being on the team, me not being on the team. So, I'm excited for them.
Everyone had questions. How could the most talked about rookie not make the cut? Some said politics, others whispered jealousy, but most agreed it smelled fishy. Clark didn't say much. No Twitter rants, no press meltdowns. She kept it moving, cool on the surface. But what was really bubbling underneath?
I understand the passion that has been provoked in this one, but when you look at Team USA, as women's basketball, they've had a following internationally. Is there an opportunity to make it bigger? Sure. Would it exceed the numbers we saw in 1996 that led to the birth of the WNBA? I'm not sure. That viewership was in the 20 mil range as well.
Then came the reports. She was offered a spot on the 3x3 team, not the main squad. The side gig, the JV court. Team USA thought they could throw her a bone and she'd be grateful. But Caitlin Clark doesn't beg. She didn't just say no. She slammed the door shut. And that rejection is now the biggest headline in sports. Was this her plan all along?
Able to get a decent shot off. And Cunningham is down behind the play, but they've got Caitlin Clark to fire away from Johannes very coolly. Two players with incredible
What if this was never about joining Team USA? What if, from the second they cut her, Caitlin Clark decided to flip the entire Olympic script? According to Christine Brennan's explosive new book, this wasn't just a missed opportunity, it was a power move.
If someone who has been there, you put Caitlin Clark on that team, and you know what? Asia Wilson finally gets the incredible attention she deserves.
Brennan claims Clark had a clear path to Paris. A 3x3 invite was hers. She just had to accept. Play a few qualifying games. Boom, she's eligible. But Caitlin refused, straight up. People inside USA Basketball are still trying to wrap their heads around it. Did she ghost them? Did she laugh in their face? Sources say they're embarrassed and furious.
Dug themselves into an early hole here. Clark looking to get going. Oh, that's a deep three!
And here's the kicker. She knew what she was doing. Clark knew that declining would create a media firestorm, and it has. Headlines are screaming, analysts are stuttering, fans are picking sides. Caitlin didn't just walk away. She lit the match, dropped it, and watched the circus burn.
The one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. More people want to tune in. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it fucked up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
3 times 3? Please. Let's be real for a second. 3x3 basketball is flashy, sure, but it ain't Caitlin Clark basketball. That half-court, short-shot clock chaos might work for gym rats and streetball kings, but Clark is a maestro of the full game. She orchestrates the floor with precision, launches logo threes with ice in her veins, and thrives in space. Real space. You don't ask a symphony conductor to join a garage band. It's insulting. Yet that's exactly what USA Basketball did. After blackballing her from the primary Olympic squad, they came crawling with a backdoor offer. Play 3x3, they said, like it was some big honor. Let's not pretend it wasn't a PR stunt. They didn't want Clark's skills. They wanted her brand, her following, her magnetism. They thought she'd be desperate enough to say yes, but she wasn't born to be anyone's side piece. Caitlin Clark is basketball royalty in real time. She doesn't audition for your approval. She defines the moment. So when Team USA offered her a sideline seat, she told them exactly where to stick it. You don't offer Serena a doubles match and call it progress. You don't ask Tom Brady to run the water team. Clark made it clear, if she's not your main event, she's not even showing up. The league is scared. Caitlin Clark doesn't fit in the WNBA's old mold, and that's exactly why the system is scrambling. She didn't come up the traditional way. She didn't bow to the legacy politics. She built a grassroots empire before she ever touched a WNBA floor. And now that she's here, the establishment doesn't know how to handle her. The WNBA wants her jersey sales, her record-breaking viewership, her viral highlights. But they don't want the disruption she brings. They hype her up on social media, then watch quietly as she gets battered on the court. No protection, no fair calls, just vibes and bruises. And Team USA? Same game. Use her star power, deny her real power, give her the crumbs, then act shocked when she flips the table. But Caitlin Clark isn't here to play house. She's here to dominate. She doesn't just have fans, she has a movement. She doesn't need approval, she has leverage. And that terrifies the suits in every boardroom from New York to Colorado Springs, because when Clark says no, the whole machine shudders. Indiana's collapsing castle. While Caitlin Clark's making headlines for refusing to play nice with Team USA, her WNBA team, the Indiana Fever, is imploding. What started as a hopeful rebuild is now an all-out disaster. Chemistry? Gone. Coaching? Missing. Front office leadership? Silent as a graveyard. And fans? Absolutely fed up. Letting Timmy Fegbenley walk is looking more catastrophic by the day. She was a glue player. Tough, focused, consistent. She gave them rebounds, grit, and quiet leadership. Now she's lighting it up for the Golden State Valkyries while the Fever can't string together 4 decent quarters. It's like they handed her away for free and expected nobody to notice. Clark is doing everything. Dropping dimes, hitting logo bombs, playing through injury. But one player can't carry a franchise drowning in dysfunction. Especially not a rookie. Indiana promised her a throne and gave her a pile of bricks. It's no wonder she's tired, frustrated, and forced to answer for management's failures. Timmy was never the problem. Let's clear something up right now. Timmy Fegbenley was never the problem in Indiana. The front office spun it like she didn't fit the system, but the minute she touched down in Golden State, she exploded. That's not a coincidence. That's a misdiagnosis from the top. She brings energy, intensity, and selfless play. She doesn't care if she starts or rides the bench. She wants wins. That mindset? Exactly what Indiana needs, but completely overlooked. And they didn't just lose her, they discarded her. No trade, no value returned. Just let her walk out the door and take her leadership with her. Meanwhile, Bree Turner, brought in to fill the gap, has fallen flat. The defense is weak, the hustle inconsistent. And the energy? Non-existent. Timmy wasn't the problem. She was the solution. But the Fever's front office didn't just miss it, they actively ignored it. And now Clark is left trying to lead a team that traded its heart for hype. Coaching. What coaching? Stephanie White is coaching like she's reading from a playbook written in Braille. Nothing connects, nothing sticks. Her rotations are confusing, her timeouts are too late, and her team? Lost in the sauce. It's not just a slump, it's a system failure. Clark needs structure to thrive, a strategy, a coach who knows when to let her fly and when to reel her in. Right now, she's playing every game on hard mode, carrying the offense, leading the press, defending mismatches. It's not sustainable, it's not smart, and it's slowly breaking her down. People are starting to look back at Christie's sides and ask the unthinkable. Was she actually better? At least sides brought fire. White looks disengaged, flat. If the Fever finish the season worse than last year, there will be blood. And the scapegoat won't be Caitlin. It'll be the woman who couldn't coach the most hyped rookie in league history. The media double standard. Let's not ignore the media's role in all this. One day, they're hailing Clark as the second coming. The next, they're tearing her down for missing a layup. She can't win, not unless she's perfect. The Olympic snub just gave them more fuel. Now they're spinning it however they want. Some say she's arrogant, others say she's soft. But here's the truth. She's a rookie carrying the weight of a broken league, and she's doing it better than most veterans. But the vultures don't care. They smell blood. And the moment she slips, even a little, they pounce. That's why this 3x3 drama matters. Because it's not just about a roster spot. It's about who gets to control the narrative. And right now, Clark is taking it back. The fans know the truth. Despite all the drama, one thing is clear. The fans haven't turned on Clark. If anything, they love her more. They see the BS. They see the agenda. And they're calling it out. They know she was snubbed. They know the league is playing politics. And they're not having it. Social media is filled with support, hashtags, clips, memes. Clark is bigger than the league now. And that scares the hell out of the old guard. She's not just a player anymore. She's a movement. And the people are behind her. Whether it's on the court, in the headlines, or in the streets of Paris she never got to walk. Clark is winning something bigger than gold. She's winning loyalty. Who really holds the power? This story isn't just about Caitlin Clark, it's about control. Team USA thought they had it. The WNBA thought they could mold her. But Clark flipped the script. She doesn't need their approval. She doesn't need their teams. She is the brand, the ticket, the headline. And with one simple decision, to say no, she reminded them exactly who. This ain't over. Caitlin Clark may not be going to the Olympics, but she's making more noise than anyone who is. This isn't the end of the road. It's the beginning of her revenge tour. And trust us, it's going to be legendary. Every missed call, every elbow, every snub, she's storing it, building it. And when she explodes, the whole system's going to feel it. Clark doesn't need a medal to prove anything. Her game is louder than gold. So let us know what you think. Did Caitlin Clark just pull off the ultimate power move? Drop a comment below. Like, share, and subscribe for more raw, real takes like this. And remember, this story isn't done. It's just getting started.